WTFIGOITW news you can trust on an island you can't. With lead anchor Todd Tabernacle and Turner Thompson, also an anchor.
Good morning, and welcome to WTFIGOITW News 7 at 8. I'm Todd Tabernacle.
And I'm Turner Thompson.
News that matters. A recent poll of myself determined that the 12-foot wide sidewalks are a great alternative to riding your bike in the middle of the street. Let's check out the footage. Look at him
Here he
just
is,
sitting
waiting.
there.
What's he waiting on?
What a dickhead.
Oh, my God.
Two guys got him. Oh man, he's still there. What are you doing?
He's in full
What
gear.
are you doing?
He's in full
What
gear.
are you doing? But and another one. More at 10.
And now for tonight's top story. Over 800 migrants have landed on Keys shores since the new year, mostly from the island nations of Cuba and Haiti. Apparently, a news story from this station about the Keys housing crisis was mistranslated and advertised too much housing and low rent costs. An alarming number of these tourists landed in the Dry Tortugas National Park, and upon reaching the fort were quoted as saying, "This country isn't as modern as we thought it was." In a related story, the Conch Republic entered negotiations with Cuba again this week in hopes of reopening travel options with our socialist Caribbean neighbor. When asked what he hoped they could gain from negotiations, Veradero Mayor Pablo Jimenez is quoted as saying, "American dollars and at least one of our tractor engines back. Also, J-Lo, and we want to guarantee that none of the Cubans currently living in America will ever return."
Well, she does have rather important hair. And now to the weather with Tito Tapatillo. How's the weather looking out there, Tago?
Hey Todd, what's up? This is Taco. The weather is very hot.
This week, another armed marathon man with warrants for his arrests in 2 other states was taken into custody without injury. For more, we caught up with Police Chief Ralphie for comments.
Officers responding to the scene were, of course, accosted verbally as usual here on Marathon by the perp who was identified as a Marathon man, or Bubba, if you will, Cuzzy, and couldn't be detained effectively because he was armed. Also, his arms were full of Chick-fil-A.
Marathon again. I feel like we hear a lot out of Marathon these days.
I agree. Hey guys, can we get some recent arrests on the citizens of Marathon, please?
December 2nd, a Marathon man was arrested after stealing 6 electric toothbrushes worth an estimated $1,375 from Walgreens.
December 6th, it says a Marathon woman was arrested after pointing a gun during a scooter-related road rage incident on US 1.
Well, December 11th, a Marathon woman was arrested after using a BB gun to shoot a woman delivering groceries
That's not that bad.
to the homeless.
Oh. December 18th, a Marathon man and a Marathon woman were arrested for attacking a snorkeler. The victim states both suspects hit him in the head with some sort of pole. I wonder what type of pole that was.
Well, it depends on the kind of woman, I guess.
Well, it's a Marathon woman, so... Marathon. Back at it again. And now, to the word on the street with Jayesh.
So you gotta get the fish sticks in the stick, you know what I'm saying? The fish stick in the street, and we got a quarter. I'm gonna make it in. Watch this shit. Bye-bye, taxi. Woo! Hey!
A recent scandal hit the town this week, Key West. Key West, being known for its laid-back lifestyle and one human family motto, has seen a rather concerning increase in the amount of panhandlers posing as, get this, cheerleading fundraisers. They've been specifically concentrated at the entrances of our local Publix grocery stores. When asked, the Monroe County Sheriff's Department issued this statement, urging everyone to steer clear of these prepubescent panhandlers, and absolutely do not, under no circumstance, give money to these scammers, because they are liars and have horrible parents, which makes them extremely dangerous. Sheriff's Department further explained that they must be frauds, because how much could it really cost to participate in a sport with no equipment? They went further to explain that if you do happen to find yourself cornered by these swindlers, calmly and politely look at them dead in the eye and tell them to tell their parents to get a job. Get a f***ing job. Put down your tumbler and get a second job. Put your phone down, get a third one. It doesn't matter. Do something to let little Jennifer cheerlead. Bam,
The
bam.
white pelicans are back this week.
I love birds.
in their biannual migration just west of Archer Key. You can find them all this week if you're interested. Did you know, Todd, that pelicans spend a lot of their time continually slamming their face into the water in search of prey, a practice which might eventually cause them to go blind. That's how they starve to death.
That must be where the sexual term blind pelican comes from, Turner. Join us next week as we investigate fetching, fogging, and of course, edge play. Stay salty, Cuba. You're in, fellas. In. Pelican, in. Blind, pelican, in.
It's just what I look like.